Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
Oh, that's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo.
Speaking of, in particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right. Feel uncomfortable with the way you represent the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it. Just that.
Nigga Puff, like he called, we should kick it on the shit after the main.
Right.
And the nigga, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl.
The hip-hop scene has been rocked by fresh controversy after alleged footage linked to Diddy and Burna Boy ignited waves of speculation, mistrust, and industry-wide shock. What once appeared to be a powerful alliance is now unraveling into conversations about hidden motives, questionable arrangements, and cracks behind closed doors. Stepping straight into the turmoil, 50 Cent slices through the noise with his sharp, unfiltered perspective, breaking down how power can distort partnerships and how fame, when misused, can turn allies into adversaries. For him, this goes far beyond viral headlines. It's a rare glimpse into the shadowy side of the entertainment machine, where influence becomes leverage, loyalty remains fragile, and even the strongest alliances can collapse under pressure.
Isn't it weird that the government was so interested in Diddy's baby oil that they took 1,000 bottles away from his house? If the government took 1,000 bottles of baby oil and somebody had things what appeared to be baby oil, and then you have to listen to the prosecutor. He said that they seized 1,000 bottles what allegedly to be baby oil. Allegedly to be baby oil. So that's telling people that it wasn't baby oil. And people think that that was baby oil, they out their mind. I don't believe it was baby oil. Yo, bro, when they went up in there, they knew what they was gonna find. They knew what was ever in that baby oil or that those bottles that appeared to be baby oil, they knew about that at first. You gotta realize 9 times out of 10, that individual that got caught at the airport, that was supposed to be their carrier, told them what they was doing and what they had. I wouldn't put it past that he told them everything. So when they went up in there, they knew they had to take whatever was out there, and that thing that appeared to be baby oil.
Before the controversy exploded, Burna Boy stood as an unstoppable force, rising from the pulse of Port Harcourt to the world's biggest stages with momentum that felt inevitable. His collaboration with Diddy on Twice as Tall was framed as a historic bridge between continents, Diddy bringing global reach and industry power, while Burna delivered raw culture, soul, and a sound that carried Africa's heartbeat across borders. The music broke barriers and traveled far beyond language or geography, but beneath the polished success, subtle cracks began to show. In scattered interviews, Burna's tone shifted, his energy edged with exhaustion, sounding like an artist fighting to protect his vision. The same deal that lifted him onto the global stage also appeared to quietly limit his creative control. What once looked like a golden road to superstardom slowly revealed itself as a glossy cage, brilliant on the outside, but restrictive at its core.
How many of those come back to be baby oil? Bro, listen to me. Costco don't sell that much baby oil. Where you know sell that much baby oil?
Yeah, I don't know any store that sell that much baby oil. I know Costco, they came out and said that they don't even sell baby oil.
My sentiments exactly.
But you personally, right, what do you believe was in the baby oil?
If you ever seen a massage parlor being raided and they walking out the people, do they take the massage oil with them when they go? No, they just walk out the people who are being arrested. If you ever seen a person getting arrested and the people being arrested in those brothel houses, do they take out the stuff in the brothel houses? No, they don't. They take the individuals who are being arrested out the brothel houses. For them to take 1,000 bottles of baby oil, it's like that they did not leave one. They left people there, but they ain't leave not one bottle. Nobody needed no baby oil. So my whole thing about it is that there was something in that other than baby oil. That's why they took all the bottles. And 9 times out of 10, if I would give it a wild guess, it was, and like some of the people told me, it was probably that GHB.
What's that?
I think it's gamma hydrox. I looked it up, bro. Let me see. See if I can find it. I know this is just showing everything like that, but oh no. Let me. Yo, somebody tap dance or sing or do something, you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing this. Oh, here it go right here. It's gamma hydroxy butyric. What is its effect on the body? It's a euphoria, drowsiness, decreased anxiety, and memory impairment. It works on the nervous system and gives you this feeling of euphoria. So they take that and rub it on it, and you forget who you are, what you're doing. It can also give you memory loss, drowsiness, and that's under the DEA, the drug.
When the alleged footage surfaced, the story instantly shifted from music to power, control, and the hidden dynamics behind superstar alliances. Burna Boy's once enigmatic posts about freedom and false kings suddenly felt less like abstract art and more like quiet resistance, prompting fans to re-examine his lyrics and interviews for signs of buried frustration. As theories spread, 50 Cent stepped in with his trademark blunt clarity, breaking down how influence in the industry often masquerades as guidance while quietly tightening its grip. His comments reignited long-running debates about power dressed up as mentorship, stripping away the glossy image to reveal a system where deals and leverage can shape destinies. Now, as the noise settles, one question hangs heavy. When success comes with invisible strings, is true creative freedom still within reach?
No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard Jocelyn.
So I'm just
like
curious.
these are the you like half man. No disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is.
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So, Jack, let me ask you. There's some of the shocking things.
I hear that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money.
Right.
And
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
Of course. He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
What? How many times I got? These is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling the Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was. So I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
So Tusi is the cocaine. But they take the ketamine and cook it up. And they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is what they call on the street special K. It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer. Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave, there were certain drugs that you would always find on hand. Viagra, ecstasy, special K, and cocaine. Now see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you have the Viagra, to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing yourself with the coke. Now see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer, so that relaxes all your muscles. You could get by 80 ton gorillas. You wouldn't feel a thing. So now, your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you, so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out. And now you got a part.
Contracts are the silent engine of the music industry, and few figures have learned to navigate that machinery as effectively as Diddy. Reports suggest Burna Boy's deal may have given Diddy significant influence over royalties, distribution, and even touring decisions, creating a framework where creative direction is guided less by inspiration and more by paperwork. It's the kind of fine print that turns artistry into strategy and reshapes collaboration into a careful power balance. Industry insiders note that while arrangements like this are common, they often blur the line between partnership and control, raising real questions about whether creative freedom can exist when leverage is uneven. Seen through that lens, Burna's growing tension may not stem from ego at all, but from the quiet pressure of a deal that narrowed his options. In an industry built on image and illusion, one truth remains clear: it's not the spotlight that determines control, it's the signatures that decide who truly steers the art.
Like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day, and then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side, and then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there, and it said butt plugs, and I was like, hey yo, I was messing with him, because people don't understand. You know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. And when he got to, I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and
As the controversy grew, fans split into opposing camps, each convinced they saw the truth. Some accused Diddy of using influence to shape both the narrative and the profits, while others argued Burna Boy was turning on the support that helped elevate him globally. Into the debate stepped 50 Cent with a sharp reminder about owning control, turning his words into a warning for every artist navigating industry mentorship. The fallout exposed how easily guidance can become dominance and how fast respect can turn into resistance, proving that in hip-hop, power, leverage, and loyalty can shift overnight. Next voice. The leaked material goes far beyond legal headlines, forcing the industry to confront a deeper ethical reckoning. It questions the responsibility powerful figures carry when guiding rising artists who place their trust and future in their hands, and where mentorship quietly crosses into control. Burna Boy's situation highlights the hidden cost of fame. The higher the rise, the easier it becomes to lose ownership of one's voice. As the spotlight intensifies and success grows louder, the very identity an artist fought to protect can slowly fade behind it.
At the door and stuff like that, like, yeah, so then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there, because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. And he was like, yo, I don't care, man, I'm going in there. That bull like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bruh, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
The collapse of this situation erased the shine, turning what once looked like a major win into a clear warning about the true price of success. A partnership celebrated as a dream alliance now stands as proof that fame without control can become a refined form of limitation. Through the chaos, 50 Cent reframed the moment as a lesson for every artist chasing validation from industry power players, emphasizing that owning your craft matters more than any award or chart position. The struggle between influence and creativity has always existed, but rarely does it unfold this openly, exposing a hard truth. Behind every bright spotlight is a fight for independence, and not everyone walks away with it intact.
He should have enough money to
He
check.
put the boots to that girl. She's supposed to be a good bitch. No matter who she with. All the time he putting a groom in her. Of course he thought it was still gonna work. He thinks he's God. He ain't doing shit. I raped the f out of that bitch, put the boots to her last time I seen her. Her and her trainer, boyfriend, husband. I don't get no.
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes that is that him or is that people
Shout
around?
out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these download was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She's talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening with Wendy Williams? You think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no. Hey.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash and Orlando's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all spent time with him.
We did.
Yeah.
He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
No. I can only...
That he does is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
You know? We seen Quad on set.
Major pain in his ass. Literally. Since he was a kid.
Man.
And then milk ram. Talking about expensive pain.
No.
In his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Meek.
Wait a minute.
He's a Fruit Loop. He Diddy fried.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried. Period. He Diddy fried. He Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was standing
somebody
outside the door.
That got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
The Burna Boy, Diddy turmoil cuts through the noise and exposes a hard truth about the music industry. Control is the real currency. Burna's quiet pushback feels bigger than personal conflict. it signals a new wave of artists refusing to trade their identity for access or approval. As tension rises, 50 Cent sharpens the message with a blunt reminder: the game never changes, only the players do. His words spotlight a system that swaps faces while clinging to the same power and secrecy. With legal teams moving and PR machines scrambling, the leaked material looks less like simple drama and more like a symptom of an industry allergic to transparency. In the end, the real question isn't who leaked anything, it's who benefits when artists are pressured to stay silent for trying to reclaim their truth.